Call these right here slappers. What you should usually do when you put these on, you should wrap your hands up. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to another episode of Trusty Dusty. I'm your host, Mr. Vinnie Mac, aka the King of Club Rico. This is the bag. This is what we do. You already know what that is. I already introduced y'all to all this. And when you're bored, you know, sometimes you set your little camera up and you tell people how to punch. Now, for example, this hand, right, and your hand, these two knuckles right here, if you fracture them, it's called a boxer's fracture. So you don't necessarily want to get a boxer's fracture because that would suck really bad. So you got to be careful on how you punch a bag. Always use these two knuckles, okay? Watch how you put your thumb because you could break your thumb easily. You know, a lot of y'all watch my videos and think y'all just going to go up to a boxing bag and punch a bag and realize your hand going to rip open, your skin going to rip. That's because you got something I like to call virgin knuckles. You never hit a bag before, but you think you can because you got big hands or something like that. You don't want to do that. You punch, it's these two. Teaching y'all this. I know, Derek, you're going to get mad at me. You're like, Vince, you're giving up secrets. Ain't no secrets, man. I'm in my 40s. Teach y'all something. So if you're going to box, best way to get in shape is to do 2-minute drills. Put your timer on, and for 2 minutes, you hit the bag. Now, when you hit the bag, don't necessarily try to hit the bag for force purposes. You know what I'm saying? I know when I hit it, it sounds a little loud, and y'all like, oh, he punching the heck out of that thing and all that. Don't do that. Don't try to hurt your hand. Put your hand wraps on first, then put on a glove or put on a very cushioned glove. When you do your 2-minute drills, try them like this. You learn a lot from the dummy. Put these old trusty dusties back to use. It's good enough for me for now. Remember, don't try this at home, okay? Because you will hurt your hand. A lot of dudes think they can walk up to this thing, especially if you hit the bottom of the bag, where it's real heavy at, you could rip your skin open, you know what I'm saying? MMA fighters as well, you gotta watch, because you hit and you scrape, and it'll scrape the skin off the inside of your glove, even with wraps on. But it's because you haven't built up the calluses for the years. You know what I mean? A lot of dudes don't even found out on the streets, a lot of guys didn't even know I knew how to box. I just don't tell everybody that. But anyway, this is what you do here. 2-minute drills. You don't have to be worried about a jab and looking all fancy, but for 2 minutes, just keep a repetitive pace for 2 minutes. Go down, up, in, out. 2 minutes straight. You can do that 2-minute drill. Don't necessarily count. Just try to go fast. Now I'm not gonna do a full 2 minutes, but y'all get the drift. Alright? I know y'all thinking I'm out of breath. Actually, I'm good. I can do 5-minute drills. Y'all ain't got there yet. I'll let you boy.